Dad, as soon as I saw him lying there dying, I knew there was no way I could go through with it. Look, I wanted to scare him. I wanted to keep him from ruining us. There's no way I could have killed him. Hey, you believe me, don't you?
Oh, of course I believe you, Warren. How can you ever forgive me for doubting?
There's no reason to forgive you, Dad. You stood by me even when you weren't sure I was innocent. It meant a lot to me. I'm just glad I've been able to get rid of some of this baggage I've been carrying around for 5 years now.
Yeah. Warren, don't tell anyone else. Let's just make it our secret, okay?
Okay. You ready to tell me now about Fairmar?
Fairmar? What do you mean?
No, you looked as if you knew what I was talking about before.
I thought I did for a minute. It's a word I've heard somewhere.
Oh, it's not a dictionary. I know that because I looked it up. It has some kind of ancient sound to it.
Well, I'll look it up in the books when I get a chance. Listen, Warren, there is one more question I want to ask you, though.
What's that?
The ring. Did you see it on Channing's hand when you went to see him?
No, I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it was gone, but I wasn't really looking for it, if you know what I mean. I didn't take it, Dad.
Yeah, of course you didn't. Thank you for telling me all this.
Yeah, well, after what's happened, you had to know.
Warren, somebody else went into that study. They shot Channing. If we have to find that person to clear ourselves, that's exactly what we're going to do. Do you understand that?
Yeah, well, the real killer is probably the person who planted the coins and those clippings, wouldn't you think?
I don't know. Warren.
Well, who else would have wanted to frame you except for that man? Except that man you had me follow. Who was he?
I don't know that either. All I know is he's been showing up at strange times, pushing himself into my life, telling me how much he hates me.
Why?
I can't answer your questions, Warren, but I'm going to find some answers very quickly.
Well, you ought to start with Joe and Kelly. Yeah, I followed the guy right to him. I mean, they wouldn't tell me anything about him, but I'm pretty sure they know a lot.
Well, right now, I'm going to put all that out of my mind, and I'm going to celebrate the exit of this terrible year and the beginning of a hopefully good one, huh?
Yeah. Well, sounds like a good idea. I'll leave you and Mom to it, okay?
Yeah. You going to go out and hoop it up yourself?
Yeah. Yeah, sure am.
You deserve it, you know that? I don't know how to say this to you, Warren. I know it wasn't easy for you dredging all that up. I am very grateful.
Lionel. Oh, help. Help. Oh.
What are you doing?
Champagne's heavy. I thought the bubbles made it lighter.
I thought we had enough.
Darling, don't you remember last year we had to stop the festivities midway so that we could replenish the supplies?
That's right.
I can still remember you racing through the halls and I kept yelling to you to hurry up.
Yeah, I broke some kind of record, didn't I?
Yes, but it wasn't for speed.
Here's something. You know that?
Mwah. Remember?
Forget your troubles. Come on, get happy. Hey.
Lionel?
Huh?
Are we crazy to be so happy when Rome is burning? I don't think things have ever been worse than they are now.
To misquote a famous cliche, tonight is the first night of the rest of our life.
Right.
So, let's make it rather a good one, shall we?
Carry on.
Want to dance?
Yeah.